Hey everybody, this is Coach Alice. This is video number two on the four-part crash course. This video, we're going to go over why the quick fix is the exact thing keeping you stuck and what to do about it to get those lasting results. So quick results, they feel good, but they come at a cost. And today I'm going to teach you on what to do instead to get these lasting results. So what's the real cost of quick fixes? Number one, diets. What diets actually do? So extreme calorie restriction triggers your bodies into survival mode. You're not just losing fat, you're sacrificing your muscle, which for the last video, muscle keeps your metabolism fast. So we need that muscle. Then your hormones get crazy. Your cortisol levels spike, making it harder to lose weight. Your thyroid function starts to slow down, making it harder to lose weight. And then your hunger and craving hormones rage out of control. All right. So we want to avoid this. And what happens is the result of dieting is your body becomes very efficient at storing fat and resisting to lose it. And it was the opposite of what we want to do. So we've trained your body how your metabolism how to work against you. And it creates this inevitable burnout cycle. These restrictive diets, they demand so much willpower that you cannot sustain it forever, no matter who you are. You're gonna hit a wall and exhaustion is gonna set in. Your motivation is gonna go out the window. And guess what's gonna happen next? You're gonna quit and you're gonna lose trust in yourself. The weight's gonna come back on and sometimes even more. And then your metabolism is even more damaged and it's even harder to recover from. So every time you diet and you kind of go through that cycle, you're messing up your metabolism even more. And even worse, you're stuck in this diet mindset, always starting over, never really building a true healthy identity, saying, like, I live this healthy lifestyle. And it's time to break this destructive pattern. So I want you to think of quick fixes like building a house on sand. It looks good for a second, but once a wave hits, it literally comes crashing down. When you chase these fast results instead of solid habits, the first sign of stress, whether that's travel, holidays, busy work week, family stuff, everything goes out the window. We want sustainability, and real change comes from building on concrete, so a solid foundation. And those three things that we want to focus on, your foundation builders are going to be strength, so strength training, balanced nutrition, and daily habits that hold up when life gets messy. So, how do we start building this foundation? Before we even get started with anything else, before we get moving, before we go to the grocery store, we need to work on the mindset in our environment. So, number one, we want to start stacking daily micro wins. So, forget these huge changes. We're not trying to do, go from not working out to working out 3 or 4 days a week. Maybe just start walking. Maybe just try strength training. Focus on very small victories and actionable steps. We're not saying, like, okay, I'm going to focus on, I want to lose 5 pounds in the next 2 weeks. No, we're not focusing on things we cannot fully control. We want something that we're 100% in control of. So I'm going to start taking 5 minutes walk after lunch. I'm going to start focusing on hitting my protein goal. I'm going to start working on my sleep. Something very small and then add as you go. Second thing we want to do is declutter your environment, your kitchen. Make sure it's set up in a way that it supports your goals. If you work out in the morning, lay out your clothes at night. You want to create that environment that makes the healthy choice the easy choice. So then willpower is not like a requirement. You don't need willpower if your environment's set up the way you need it to. If you have everything you need in your fridge that's going to support your goals and there's no junk food or things that are going to throw you off track, guess what? You don't really have an option. You're going to probably stay a lot more on track than if you had junk food kind of in front of your face all the time. And then you want to build your new identity. I get a lot of people that's, they already in their mind think that they can't because they've gotten too old. The doctors tell them this is a part of aging. Like this is what they think they have to deal with. They've tried and they failed. And when they come to me like, yeah, it'd be nice if I lose weight. I'm not really too focused on losing weight. I just want to be healthy. And it's just because they think that they can. I want you guys to start because speaking to yourself in a way where this starts your healthy life starts becomes your identity. So instead of I'm trying to lose weight, I'm somebody who moves daily and I eat to maintain my muscle mass. So you want to change the way you speak to yourself and you speak about your health so that the way you see your stuff starts aligning with your actions and your vision. And this is just a current client testimonial. Lisa was stuck in the Monday restart cycle, which we've all been through. We do great during the week and then we fall off on the weekends. And everything changed when she stopped chasing perfection. We weren't trying to do everything perfect. And we started focusing on the foundation building and consistency. So we committed to three simple priorities when we first started, literally eating protein at each meal, protecting her sleep schedule, and taking 10-minute walks. Like that's where we started. 4 months later, she's down about 30 pounds. She looks like a different person. And this is all while she's a full-time teacher, she's a parent, and she's going for her doctorate. So it's not like, she does not have time. And we create, her schedule so we fit it into what she has going on. She doesn't feel like she's burnt out. We're not chasing that Monday recycle. She literally told me this feels too easy. And that's how I should feel. Something that fits into your lifestyle so you can create this steady, sustainable progress with these small, consistent actions. So I kind of wanted to really hone in on why consistency beats intensity. I think when we first start something, we're super motivated and the motivation's there and we're like, I'm going to work out 4 to 5 days a week, but you're coming from not working out at all. One, that can cause injury. That's going to be a lot of stress on your body. But also it's, we're focusing on intensity, and the fitness industry glorifies these extreme workouts, these restrictive meal plans, and the more the extreme the workout is, the better the results is what the correlation is, which is not. If I can get you the same results in 60 minutes a week that somebody gets in 5 hours a week, which one would you choose? And which one would be better for your body, your joints, your ligaments, your muscle mass, or your muscles? So you stay healthy, you could work out longer. So the truth is the intensity without consistency is just noise. So okay workout, it's going to be an intense program that you'll quit after 2 weeks, right? So sustainable fat loss isn't about how hard you push yourself for a few days or a few weeks. It's about showing up imperfectly for months and years in the times where it's hard to show up, when you're traveling, when things get crazy at work, when you have family stuff, you're driving the kids from one activity to the next activity, and you're just, running on literally fumes because your life is busy. We have busy lifestyle. So it's how we show up imperfectly during those times. And that happens through small actions repeatedly. So very small things you can do. If you want to start with just focusing on water, start with just that. Your body responds to patterns, not just doing one thing one time and going super hard. It's not how we build the lifestyle. So the intensity can come later, but we need to build that foundation first, and that comes from consistency and small actionable things that we know that with our lifestyle we can stick to. So how to design your environment. So kitchen, go, set up your kitchen, your fridge where all the foods that you need, veggies, fruits, in the front. Same thing with your freezer. Set your proteins in the front, maybe any frozen dinners and all that, put it towards the back. Your pantry, put the junk food somewhere where it's not as tempting, somewhere you don't see. So if it has to be in the house, put it somewhere that it's out of sight for you. Or just throw it away. So if you can't throw it away, that would be the best thing. Second thing, plan. All right. Workouts, know what days you're working out. Water bottle, have it by your nightstand. So if you're struggling with water bottle, have that baby with you all the time. I promise you'll start drinking more water. Um, so you want to make sure that we're planning your meals. Like this is something I take very, very seriously with my clients. Is they have to carve out 10 minutes every single week to write down their meals. They can do it in their notes. They can do it with a pen and paper. They can do it on a laptop. However they do it, they just need to have an idea of what their meals are going to be throughout the week. So when they go to the grocery store, they are prepped and ready once that Monday comes and they have a plan. And then finally, social support. You want to surround yourself with people who celebrate your healthy habits and make it easier. So join a walking group, find an accountability partner, hire a coach, a trainer, people that are going to keep you accountable, share your goals, and support you on those goals. So I have a 7-day Kickstarter trial. This is the first step that everybody goes on. This is going to get you 3 to 5 pounds, get that off of you, to get that motivation up, so you can see that it is possible at this stage in your life. So we're going to do a personal training session with the 7-day Kickstarter. We're going to do I'm going to offer nutrition guidance, and, it'll be personalized to you. We'll start working on 1 or 2 habits that's really going to move that needle forward. And then there's going to be accountability and coaching for the 7 days. So, we'll be in contact if you need help while you're out at the grocery store, if you have questions. I'm going to be there every single step of the way, just keeping you accountable, motivated, and helping you learn kind of, what that foundation looks like. So if you're interested, go ahead and drop Kickstart down below, or you can message me at this number, 470-785-3161. Either or, I will get you started on that. It's only $49 right now. Usually it's $99 for the trial. So if you're interested, go ahead and, jump on that, drop Kickstart below or message me with it. The next video number 3, is going to go over staying consistent when life gets messy. So this is just the beginning of your transformation. And I kind of wanted to share this last point. Your identity shift changes everything. So I want you to go from someone trying to lose weight to someone who takes care of their body. They fuel their body with quality nutrition, not perfection, not all the time, but most of the time, and they move with purpose. This is who you want to be. You want to go from, I'm a dieter, sometimes I eat healthy, sometimes I go for walks, to this is who I am. This is the lifestyle I live. So hopefully this video was helpful, guys, and I will see you on the next one.